National Football League brings us to the South American country of Argentina and its capital city, Buenos Aires. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Dublin Shamrocks taking on the Bulls of Buenos Aires.
Probably I'm trying to really win.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
Incomplete to open things up.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, that's a pig. What the fuck?
It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll return
Can I
it to
click
the
this and close out, bro?
24-yard line.
Damn. Yeesh.
First down is not going to get off the ground, as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll drop to throw.
That's
Repeat the last
insane.
play, finding Walker. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker.
Oh, no. Come on,
in the
bro.
end zone for a touchdown. Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah. Damn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Right.
The offense back out there at the
So
line,
why?
ready for
That's
their
what I'm
next
saying. So why
drive.
he wouldn't?
Now remember the
That's
last time out, they
crazy.
threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
A gain of 3, second down.
Damn.
But you look at this defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I just consider myself
Yeah,
fortunate.
he
I
tried
was
to play
in charge
too
of the
quick.
offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
See if they do that.
I mean, face up. I
The
mean,
interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing
all
the
the
ball
time.
and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Throwing out right here, caught by
Yeah, they expecting something that they ain't getting.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Right. I mean, that's why I say they coach seems like it's the problem. I mean, he the problem. Shit. Don't really seem like it's Bryce for real.
Defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man.
Yeah.
That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Can't hell.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Right.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Hey, fuck with him. He gonna be alright, man. He just
continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
yeah. That shit bad,
Should be the final
man.
play before the quarter ends. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one,
They playing like they playing to outscore people, and that ain't good. Right. That shit. I'm crying.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They'll set up to throw. He's going to complete to Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Right.
Gibbs again. And good work there defensively.
Right.
So able to keep him out of the end zone. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
That ain't, man, that's horrible, dog. Only they gotta fix that shit. And or find a fucking new coach.
I don't see how they got this coach as a, you know what I'm saying? What you got? Come on. I'm trying to find out where my son parked at so I can, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he out here.
It's in the 46 defense.
Gibbs. Touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL.
You just put them in when you feel necessary, and that shit terrible.
And catch it, and he gets it done.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
Right.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You can't coach a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't coach a dog into a motherfucker.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And
to figure some shit out.
January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business.
That's pick.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run.
That nigga Xavier on that fucking relocated again.
25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. Maybe they get this game tied up.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, Miles.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. And on now is the punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. It's fielded at the 45. Counting down toward halftime on EA Sports.
Go, take it to the house. This is what you get paid for.
No, you're not.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Looking to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Go right here.
And
Take
I think
that
this is a
bitch in half.
situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one too wide and incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Fuck, I seen that bitch coming.
Steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Across the formation. Touchdown.
You just got saved, bro.
Jamison Williams In the
Oh,
final seconds of the first half.
That's not even
and
what
the
I
Shamrocks
called.
have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a play fake here on first down.
How is that not a pick, bro? Come on.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Eluding the pressure right. And the ball is knocked out.
Oh my
but this will
fucking
get
goodness.
out of bounds.
Oh
So
my
possession
fucking
will stay the
goodness.
same.
Bro,
He's thankful
Madden,
right now for that
stop.
sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw.
It's 3 niggas over there, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, how is that not a pick?
The corner was there to slam that window shut.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
He really wants nothing about that. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Madden hates me.
But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The York on now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Pick the ball off, 5. Come on, 5. Come on, 5. Come on. Oh, my goodness. You ain't going to get too many more of them.
You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That's caught. It's second. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
All right, man.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
I want them all.
Trying the left side with Walker. And taken down just shy of the 40.
That's
and they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Clear cry for help, bro. Come on.
2nd and 6. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown.
So that ain't Madden giving you the game, bro.
Touchdown number 8 on the year.
Like, be for real, bro. Come on now. Like, that's insane, dog.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. York able to send this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They run a draw here on second down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Powering his way forward. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. This is 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Let's go now.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Roll. Touchdown, you're so close. Get a touchdown! You're so close!
Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And now contact up front. And this might set up an interesting decision. So now it's 4th and short.
So after the penalty, that means there's a decision to be made. Do you still line up in field goal formation? Or maybe you think about running your offense back out on the field?
York able to send this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.